Why hello there, what do? Finally bring you guys a video. Should have just out this video a few days ago if I was feeling under the weather. You guys are always supporting me, liking the video, sharing, watching, commenting, get the feedback, whether it's negative or positive. As long as the negative feedback is not you being an asshole, I appreciate it. And it lets me know, like, damn, yo, I fucked up. But either way, yeah, so I'm like, you know what, I want to show the same respect and support that you guys showed me. So I'm not going to give you guys a crap video, right? I'd rather wait until I'm good and then bring you guys the video. But as you can see, I'm out here, I'm good. So let's get right into it. No, apparently I can't talk. See, this is why I got to script my video. So I got scripted because apparently niggas forget how to talk out here. But topic of the video today, a certain thing we do with turnips. A lot of people tend to do, and we really shouldn't be doing. But I guess people don't pay attention to it that much because in most cases nothing really happens. They don't get punished for doing it. I guess it just resets motion and whatever. But this thing, it could kill the advantage state that we have, and in some cases, depending on character and stage positioning, it could go from advantage to a disadvantage. Right. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and everyone, pretty much everyone, is guilty of doing this. Okay, from beginner baby stages of the character to top level play of the character. Everyone, once in a while, is guilty of doing this. Now, what that I'm talking about is this. You have a turnip in your hand, your opponent's blocking, you toss the turnip at the shield. That's what I'm talking about. You really shouldn't be doing this shit. Alright? I'm gonna explain why. Say you have a turnip, both you and your opponent, you're playing neutral, right? Playing neutral game, boom, boom, boom. Act like you're gonna attack, psych! Like, what's up, man? Come see me. You know, you doing that, trying to bait an opening, and let's say your opponent does something, it whiffs, but he's not sure because you got close and then pulled away. He's like, oh shit, she got turned up too, I'm blocked. I just start blocking. The moment you start blocking and you're at like around this distance, you have control of the match now. Alright, it's not neutral no more. The moment they did this, they decide like, you know what, I don't want neutral. I'm not liking this, but we're not getting nowhere, so I'm gonna give you the advantage. I'm gonna let you throw the first punch, like, come at me. I'm like, alright. You can take a better approach to that than tossing the turnip at the shield. Because if I toss the turnip at the shield and we're at this distance, I don't have the advantage no more. Whatever advantage I have is gone. Pretty much, best case scenario, it goes back to neutral, right? But this depends on stage position. So if I toss the turnip at Captain Falcon and he's blocking right here, pretty much neutral now, alright? I can't really punish him because he can move by the time I get to him. By the time he gets to me, I can move. So it goes back to neutral. Alright. Now, there's another thing that can happen. You get advantage nerf. And what I mean by that is, if you have a turnip and the opponent is in the corner, and you're here, you got all this stage control, right? And you got turnip. If you toss the turnip at your opponent as he's shielding, now you have an advantage nerf, which basically means you still have the advantage because you got all this stage control here. If shit goes bad, you can dip. If shit goes bad for Falcon, where he gonna go? He's corner. But your advantage is not as strong because you don't have this in your hand anymore. So that's the advantage nerf, right? Now back to what we were talking about here. Toss the turnip at the opponent's shield. Whatever advantage you have is gone. Now, if you notice, when you go near somebody with a turnip, they're kind of on the defensive because they don't want to get hit. Alright, especially if they whiff an attack. They might shield, or they might, do a defensive act, roll something. And also, one other thing that people tend to do, that I'm just going to cover real quick and point out. If the opponent, let's say Captain Falcon, he jumps, and he does a nair, he does like a fast forward nair or something, right? If he does a fast forward nair, do not try to punish him with a turn up, because he can move before that turn up is gonna reach you. The turn up, for the turn up toss to be active, like when you toss turn up and it becomes active, I think it's like 8 frames. Okay, it's 8. So it takes 8 frames to be active, and then depending on your distance, your positioning, it has to travel to the opponent. So that's more time that it takes for a hitbox to touch the opponent. And 9 out of 10 times, the opponent will be able to move. So, just play the example here real quick. We're gonna put this as jump. So let's say, like, as Captain Falcon lands, he does a neutral air. See? Now I'm pretty sure you guys seen that scenario from time to time. Your opponent does something, and you try to toss a turnip at them, and they either roll back or jump, and then you just wasted a turnip. Okay? So that's another thing with turnips that people tend to do a lot. Like everyone does it, or everyone does it. Everyone. But I guess we don't really pick up on it that much, or like try to not do that and just hold turnip in that hand, because again, not really much happens. Neutral gets reset. But yeah, that's one thing, right? So keep that in mind. And the answers I'm about to give you to fix this, you can do it with that too. The answer I'm about to give you to fix the tossing turnip on the shield, you can do the same thing when the opponent is able to move after they do something, so you don't waste the turnip, right? Right. So again, people get on the defensive, you control the paper map, blah 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 blah. When you have the opponent shielding, the shield's gonna drain. Right? They can't block forever. So if you see the opponent shielding and you want to try to go for a mix-up, like something like this and whatever, right? Z-drop stuff or sandwich the opponent. What you can do is you can wait. At the shielding, just wait, because they have to let go. They don't let go, the shield's gonna pop, and you get a free combo, and you really don't want your shield to break against Creature Baby. No, because you're gonna go from like 0 to 80. 0 to 80, or you're gonna die. Like, you see the face that Davey got? Like, yo, can we get close up on this shit? Like this some serious shit. Like, look at that face. Face it. You see the face you got? That's the face of someone who's ready to take somebody's soul. Like, we don't play no games out here. Like, this some real shit. Anyway, I'm getting off track. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, right. I'm trying to teach you guys stuff. Camera. So yeah, let the opponent's shield drain, and they're gonna have to move. You know for a fact they're going to do something. They might sidestep, they might roll. Common thing people tend to do out of shield is, especially when the shield gets small, they'll jump out of shield. Alright, they'll jump out of shield and try to come at you or whatever. So if you're gonna look for an option from a shield, I say put jumping out of shield your high priority. Because a lot of people will jump out of shield on the majority of the time. But yeah, wait for that, and then just have the turnip in your hand. And again, they really can't shield that much, especially if you're near them. So they'll probably start being a bit more aggressive, throwing out a few punches. And depending on the attack and the distance, you can go in with the turnip and continue to stop. Alright, just go in, turn up, and then, got control of the map, do what you gotta do, take that stock and then dip. Alright. Now, if you're pretty much confident and you know what the opponent's gonna do, like they're gonna stay in shield when they go near you, you're seeing patterns when they block, when they're stationary, then from a shield, you can you can go for like mix-ups like that, but when you do it, make sure the turn-up hits behind the opponent, like that, okay? Now, two things happen here which makes it safe. One, if they block the turn-up, you get free pressure. Make sure you at the right distance, so that way the maximum distance of a down tilt, pretty sure it's a bit farther than this, but just for the sake of this example, you're pretty much safe here, especially against fast drop. Down tilt, right? This gets shield pressure. If they block the Z drop and the down tilt, you're safe. Okay, yeah, you're pretty much safe. And if they block the Z drop and they try to do something out of shield afterwards, you can get a down tilt. And if they block the Z drop and they try to roll or sidestep, whatever, you're still okay because the recovery time on the down tilt is pretty good. You can see how fast I can block, and you see like how fast I'm able to do another one. So okay, recovery time's pretty good. So most likely you're safe. You're safe. Okay, so that happens, and if they get hit with the Z drop and the cross up, you get a free. Okay, and you can also mix that up. You don't have to go for the down tilt. You can just Z drop, cross them up, go for the grab. There's a lot of things. You can mix up your opponent when they shielding. You can mix them up, and then every once in a while you can act like you're going to go for something, and then don't. Your opponent probably won't be blocking after like every time I block, I gotta freaking play a guessing game on my shield with Z drop gimmicks and stuff. So probably gonna move. So that way you can bait them to move, do something reckless like I don't know, maybe try to go for a grab or attack out of shield because they see jumping at them or something. Some character you can probably bait an up B out of shield, and then from there you just hit them, and then you know, just take it from there. Okay. So, yeah, that. We should all be doing that more. Alright, we got turn up and they're shielding, that shield drain, and then just keep proceeding with, you know, trying to look for an opening where your opponent goes on defensive, and then you do those turn up mixes on shield. Or wait for an opening, hit them, and then rinse. And repeat, go for your damage skill, and all that. Okay. Now, when you hit somebody with a turn up, you kind of want to recatch that thing. Like, I know this is the common thing. Oops, what happened? This. Oh, I gotta hit full. I'm trying to do instant dash attack, my bad, but that, I know that's the common thing. I would say, give that up. If it's at low percent, then I guess it's okay, because you can kind of do it, and then if you time it right, you can catch the turn up too. But the reason for that is, you really don't want to stale your dash attack, because it is one of Peach and Daisy's main killing moves. So if you do that at a percent that they're supposed to die, they won't die because dash attack is stale. So you can trade in that damage for pressure, which could lead to more damage than freaking 0 to 35. So what you can do is you can do that. We're supposed to catch it. Boy's goofing. Not close enough. Something like that. Well, you get the idea. You can catch it that way with a down tilt. And at low percent, if you do that, you hit somebody with a turn up, you're safe, because if they get hit with the down tilt, you're good. You get a free combo. If they don't get hit with the down tilt, you know, you space and move, you're safe. Alright, they can't punish you. And on top of that, no matter what scenario happens, you get your turn up back. Okay? The turn up comes back, you get it. So I would say this is a better thing to do instead of going for the typical turn up to dash attack. Because you're keeping the pressure, either way you're safe, your opponent really can't punish you. Majority of the time. You're staying close to your opponent. Your kill options are safe. And as you're constantly keeping the pressure, you're constantly building the damage. And remember, unlike your other moves, turnips don't stale in this game. They staled in the previous game, which made it for you to refresh your moves. You can refresh your moves over turnips in the previous game. And this one you can't. Alright, you can. But the trade-off is turnips don't stale. So if I have this, that's 10. Hit somebody 5 times, 50. So if you do a typical Peach Daisy combo, you go to 50, and then you keep the pressure with a turnip, hit like 5 times, they're already at 100. 100, and then if you add everything up, your moves are still pretty fresh. So you do one combo, you go for one edge guard, the character's dead. That's it, that's a stop. Gone. Alright? Freaking gone. So yeah, I would advise to kind of get into the mentality of going for this, right? Because a majority of the time, depending on the distance that you hit with the turnip, a dash attack won't be guaranteed. Like either you won't reach, or they'll be able to block. Right? They'll be able to block. So in that case, you saw how I did the turnip, and then I ran and caught it with a down tilt. Look at the distance where I'm at now. This is pretty good. I'm at a good distance. Okay? I'm at a good distance here. Your opponent tries to do anything, I'll probably move out the way. They wait for an attack. Boom. Now grab it. See? And that's good spacing. I either get a free combo, or they block, and I'm safe. And on top of that, I get my turnip back. The turnips add up. Alright, turnips add up. So you can catch it that way. You can also raw bear. Oops. I get stuck at see, like that. You can short hop it too. So the turnip hits. You can oh my god, I suck at this. See, you can do that. Make sure you space the bear. So if they block, you know, you pull away, you still got your turnip. If it hits, you catch the turnip and you get free damage. And on top of that, you know, you get the turnip back. Alright? So these are turnip plays, tricks, and whatnot that you can do. All by replacing the dash attack. Do that, damage is racking up because you're constantly keeping the pressure. Your opponent is being overwhelmed, and then the damage is just piling. And then when you get that one opportunity to hit him with a fair dash attack, that's it, guaranteed. No staling is going to save that stock because you're not staling that move. And you already know the pressure game with Peach and Daisy is freaking good. Alright? It's freaking good. And on top of that, you're adding turnips to the mix? Bruh. Alright? So all that, you can keep control of the match a bit better. Advantage states will happen more often because you're not just gonna waste a turnip on a shield, or somebody doesn't move and they're not that close. You toss the turnip, they'll be able to move, and then you know you just wasted the shit. Stuff like this is really important against matchups that are a bit annoying. Like if you're fighting a good zoner and you get close to them, and you gotta keep them on lock. And you need that projectile to get close and start your stuff. You don't want to waste it, okay? Same thing with fast characters. Fast characters try to overwhelm you with speed and everything, make you throw the first punch, so they can just close the distance real quick and then harass you. You're gonna need that. Because smart users of turnips, fast characters, you're gonna slow them down. If they just keep going everywhere, you're just gonna get hit with turnip face, right? Same thing with ranged characters. If you make a character swing, they can't freely swing again depending on distance because you gotta turn up. Most likely they'll probably try to jump away or be on the defensive, right? So this is something I feel like we all should be doing on a consistent basis. Now, if you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. Like, you know what? I don't want to sacrifice an attack like dash attack. I don't want to sacrifice free damage just for the turn up and all this. If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. Alright, you got your own opinion. I'm not gonna bash you on it. But I feel like, in my opinion, this is really important because one, you're not wasting something that's really good, a versatile projectile. You know how many characters in this game wish they had a versatile freaking projectile? And on top of that, you can fight with a projectile in your head because of floating, right? And then all the mix-up that I just explained here, a lot of things you can do, okay? A lot of stuff that you can do. And with this, again, you control the pace of the match. You can force your opponent to block. You can force them to stop blocking because you're just sitting there with a freaking turnip and they're shielding. They have to stop blocking unless they want their shield to get popped. You know what I mean? So this is something that I feel like all of us should start doing on a consistent basis. And I feel that we start doing this, a lot of stuff will get easier, right? Especially against annoying characters. If you have an annoying character right there, they're shielding, whatever, you toss the turnip when they're able to move on their shield, and oh my god. Here we go, now I don't got the advantage. Now they have the advantage, especially against fast characters, annoying characters with freaking projectiles. I was like, oh my fucking god, now I gotta go through all this. Why did I toss away my life insurance? The fuck? Alright. So that's pretty much it for this video. I wanted to add some turn-up edge guarding tricks, but I think I'll make that for another video. Well, I think I made something like that. But either way, it doesn't hurt for updated refresher, right? So, hope this video helped you. Hope it helped with your mentality. Oh, speaking of mentality, I'm gonna just point this out real quick. With everything that I said, with the turnips and everything, I don't know if I mentioned it in the video already. I don't think I did, but if I did, I'm sorry, that sounded like a broken record. When you get a bomb or a stitch phase, you notice how defensive the opponent gets and how your mentality changes. Like, you don't want to waste this. I don't want to waste this bomb. I don't want to waste the stitch phase, because at these percents that the opponent won't usually die, I have something in my hand that's going to take that stock. Alright? So your mentality will change, and you start to be a bit more careful with that turnip uses, because that could turn the tide of battle. Alright? That could, in certain scenarios, be you winning a set, or you prolonging a set and giving your opponent more chances to come back and beat you. Alright? So with a bomb and a stitch phase, that mentality that you have, treat every single turnip that you have that way. When your opponent is shielding, if they toss an attack and you're not that close to them, don't toss a turnip, because they'll be able to jump or evade. They'll be able to do something before that turnip reaches them, and then you just waste it and you're like, oh well, fuck. You know what I mean? Then you, against characters, depending on the character's safe position, you can get a turnip run away. You know, now you're whatever advantage state you have, you lost. Okay. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it wasn't, well, I'm sorry, I tried. If it was, yay! Right? Let me know, for anybody that tries this. Let me know. Has your gameplay changed? Are you doing better in matches? Like, I want to know what these videos here are doing, because if these type of videos are not helping you, then I'm fucking up. Right? And I need to review my knowledge and do something that will actually help you guys. Right? So let me know if this video here with the turnips, you guys actually started doing this stuff and you've seen a change. Has it helped you? Are your matches better? Are they smoother? Or are you having a harder time than usual? I need to know how I'm doing. I need some type of expectation. All right, I need a grade. Like, what's up? Talk to me in the comments. All right. Well, with that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for people that subscribed. My new subscribers that I got through my latest videos, as well as my veteran subscribers, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good stuff. You guys all together, freaking savages. I do have a Discord. I'm gonna start interacting with the Discord more, so you guys want to play me, or just chill, talk, whatever, that's what Discord for. If you have somebody that's pissing you off in matches, a character you can't beat, don't understand why, on this Discord there's a video submission. Submit the clip in the channel. I will look at it and I will turn it into a YouTube video where I analyze it to help you guys out, so you could beat that one son of a bitch that's taking your lunch money in tournaments, alright? So yeah, that said, have a good day, man. My boy is out, man. Peace!